Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Libra, October 27, 2021. With Venus square to Neptune today, it's best not to make any important commitments or statements until the fog clears. The moon continues its transit of your solar 10th house, encouraging you to formulate goals and plans. However, transits now make it challenging to see ahead of you. There's a tendency to feed previously held beliefs about someone and, in the process, not honestly face reality. You may need to let things flow and trust in the process, but save important matters for a better time. Try to keep your emotional distance until you see things more clearly. There's no need to make half-hearted commitments. Feeling drained can stem from wavering motivation and emotions. After all, wrestling with doubt or feelings of discontent can be exhausting. You're a psychic sponge right now, and you have to learn when and how to turn it off so that you can concentrate on your own path and health. Take a break when you can, and aim to tune out unhealthy, undermining distractions. Are you effectively communicating at work? As Venus squares Neptune retrograde today, you may find some difficulties around tough conversations. There may be some uncertainty, confusion, or lack of clarity within a conversation. This could be a result of you or a colleague. Either way, the square indicates that you need to be as clear and concise as possible. It will be especially important if you find yourself in a debate or disagreement with a colleague. If needed, do not be afraid to do a rain check on a conversation. Know when to walk away. It was just after the moon returned to your career sector yesterday that a friendly aspect to the sun gave his first full week in your income sector a boost. Until the moon leaves tomorrow, this is not just fueling your professional instincts and imagination, but is helping to thread together all available resources across the income, work, and career fronts, something that is creating a new sense of confidence. There is a lot of temptation out there, but take a moment and reflect on your body's reaction to excessive indulging. Isn't it time to get on track and assume regular health routine? Sometimes all you need to do is take the time to reflect on your decisions, and you will find the answer sitting right in the center of your brain. Slow down today with a cup of chamomile or other herb tea and notice the shift in your perceptions. As Venus and the asteroid Juno move closer to an alignment in your communication sector that will peak over the weekend, even without growing support from planets in your relationship sector, this is where their focus would be. Venus is the planet of love and Juno is the queen of commitment, and especially commitment to your relationships, with both becoming more determined by the day to ensure the communication lines are open on the relationship front. A week on from a full moon in your relationship sector, any pressure is gone, but in its wake is a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. With Mercury, the planet of communication, in his final 10 days in Libra, and Venus, the planet of love, leaving your communication sector later next week, the only pressure now is on getting the communication lines open. It's a sticky situation. Whether you're single or already in a romantic connection, today's tricky Venus-Neptune square could trigger an unnecessary amount of confusion, so stay in your lane and don't make any assumptions. The moon's transit through your 10th house of ambition, career, and reputation in the world is encouraging you to take charge and take care of business. However, with harmony-seeking Venus hovering over your 3rd house of communication and clashing with hazy Neptune via your responsible 6th house of due diligence, you could be overthinking the details of a romantic situation and yet not having the necessary clarity.